Hey guys, Lollytar 5000 here, coming at you with a 1-year update of the 6,000 gallon koi pond. As you can see, the fish are doing well. They are nice and sweet and getting huge. For instance, the Kiyutsuri that you see right here in the middle, the yellow fish, has grown about 6 inches in the past year, and she is possibly a 4-year maybe, so she still has maybe 6 inches of growth to go, so she's going to be massive. So a lot of the other fish are also getting big. We have upped our feeding. I don't know if you can see this. Yes, you can. Right here is an automatic feeder, and we have it set to twice a day, and then we're hand feeding once a day. So we've upped our feeding and everything like that. So hopefully during the summer we're going to put on a lot of growth. Hopefully the fish will get nice and huge. You know, this pond has plenty of room for them, so there's really no reason besides, you know, genetic issues or you know, really that for them not to get huge. So that's what we're hoping on, and we'll just kind of see where it goes. So as you can see, the stream on this side has been finished. I don't believe it was finished in the last video. You can see the waterfall sort of thing right there. Looks pretty good. And the jasmine and moss and everything is coming in. As for the Baki shower is doing amazing. Flow rate, it's awesome. This combined with our bog filter, which is on the other side, is just an amazing filtration system for our pond. You know, with these two in tandem, we get maybe 0 ammonia, 0 nitrite, and typically 0 nitrate. A lot of that has to do with the Baki shower just being an absolutely amazing form of filtration. Although we use lava rock, it's still 150 gallons of lava rock. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's a lot of lava rock, and each one is like filled to the brim. You can't see that. Well, anyway, so it's a lot of filtration there. And so kind of the goal with the two filtration systems was that we wanted, so if we had to do maintenance on one for a while, that we would be able to run each system and basically run the pond on one system at one time, and it be sufficient for the pond. So realistically, if we didn't have the bog filter, or vice versa, we didn't have the Baki shower, you know, we would still be able to run this entire pond on one of each. So we basically, you know, have a very good filtration system, especially for the stock level we have. We really don't have that much fish for a pond this size. Speaking of size, on this end, it is 3 foot deep, about 6 feet across, and from this end all the way to the other end, it's about 30 feet long. So it's a pretty big pond. Straight in the middle right here, it's 3.5 foot deep and 10 feet wide from here to here. And then on this end, it is a little bit over 4 feet deep and 10 feet wide here. So, you know, a lot of people in the koi community really think that 4 feet is the minimum depth for koi. I typically agree with that. Luckily, we live in a temperate environment. We live down south in the United States, so we'd never really have a problem with icing over or anything like that. During the winter, our pond water basically stays around 50 degrees. So we really have no issue with that. We do stop feeding in the winter, but you know, with 4 foot depth, we actually got away with 30 inches of depth for very many years in our last 2,000 gallon koi pond that was here. And, you know, we expanded it all the way out to here. So it's been really awesome. So speaking of the bog filter, I'll kind of update you on that. You know, you have the bridge and it goes over, and then you can see the waterfall has actually reduced flow. So the 3,000 gallon skimmer that we use gallons per hour skimmer is actually kind of dying, we think. It probably has about half that in gallons per hour now, which is a really sad, thing. So we might replace it with one giant skimmer, like an actual one with the box and everything, and then put a 8,000 gallon per hour pump in it, somewhere around the lines of that. And then we'll just have it feed into here like our two, the skimmer filter, or the skimmer pump, and then the 3,000 or 4,000 gallon per hour pump that sits at the bottom. So we have reduced flow from those two, which is sad. So we are looking into possibly replacing them. Right here, it's very interesting. We have a ton of moss growing. I don't know if you can see that. Super cool. And then if I move back over here towards, I can get up here. You can see all the moss that's growing. So pretty. We got a fern growing in the middle, and there's bugs. So it's really cool. Really happy with how it turned out. And it's continually growing and everything. So I think that's pretty much it. The only thing I would say is that, we are looking to purchase another koi sometime soon. But the problem with it is, Corona and everything like that. It's been pretty difficult to, first of all, ship koi. And then second of all, financial issues kind of. We're fine. It's just, who knows what's going to happen within the next couple months. So it's probably not a good decision to make an investment of $500 or how much, whatever we want to buy is. So we do have a new addition. This girl right here, or him, I don't really know. She's a Ginrin Kohaku, very pretty. Oh, sorry. Ginrin Kohaku. And we really love her. She's really nice and sweet, temperamented. There we go. And you can see our koi right here, which is the Showa. The Showa is looking amazing. So another problem is that when we buy a new koi, it's probably going to be show quality, which means it's going to be more expensive, sadly. So we're kind of waiting on getting a new koi, and that's fine. We'll just wait and see what we can get. But yeah, the koi are getting big, and we hope to see them grow 6 inches. I do have an internship this summer, so I probably won't update you too much this summer, but maybe by the end of it, I'll do another pond update. So, well, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned.